All right, you got no idea what I'm coming out with this week.
I don't. And
Okay.
you're going to lead the podcast
Yeah.
because your girl needs a vacation.
I mean, I could do with one too.
Yeah.
Didn't we say that this morning? It'd be just nice to
I
just
worked
pick up and
50 hours last week.
Yeah.
50.
yeah.
And I don't even know how many hours I'm at this week.
The
Like
primary breadwinner right now.
I know. You know, I could pay rent for both
Fighting
of us.
gender norms all over the place here.
You know it, baby.
You want to just do the make this up?
Roll the intro. It's got focus on my face when I did that.
Can you do the clap?
Oh.
Okay, cool. We'll align to that.
Okay. You can tell who does the editing.
I don't know what we can talk about in this one, but when we were coming out the grocery store last week, we just had a quick conversation, and it was one of those things where we stop ourselves and say, no, I'll talk about this on the pod. Why is there an impulse when you're leaving from the big grocery shop to just order takeout?
Oh.
Like, why do you, like...
Is that only us, though? Is that an us thing, or do you guys do that as well? Okay, you go to a grocery store, do a big grocery shop, and then on the way, you're like, let's order takeout. Even though you just bought a shite ton of groceries.
Yeah, or like you get home and it's just like, just order a pizza.
And you have a fridge full of food, and you could well make something delicious. Anything you wanted out of the stuff that you thought you needed to buy. Yet you want to order takeout. I don't know.
Do you have a theory?
The shop exhausted you so much that you just don't want to go home and cook. That's my theory.
I have a theory.
Choice paralysis. Now you just bought so
The
many
opposite.
things. There's too many choices.
That's,
You don't know
okay,
what
that's
to
kind of
make.
my theory. Is while you're shopping,
Yeah.
you're picking up the individual ingredients, but you're imagining the final thing.
Yeah.
And you just build all these crazy options in your head, and then none of the individual ingredients can live up to that fantasy because you get hungry when you shop.
Right.
Unless you're shopping hungry, in which case that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
No drinking before the show next time. Is that a yawn?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
Are you
guys.
bored already?
Listen.
Oh no.
Just
The
to go-
battery's flashing.
Eat.
Do we have backup batteries?
I think we do. We have
Okay.
2 backup batteries.
So-
Are they charged? I don't know.
You're going to tell me where they are.
Okay.
And then while I'm going to get them, I want you to introduce this recipe we did on Pinterest. Because I'd like to talk about Pinterest cooking, but first you got to give the context of the story.
Oh, that one.
So you take the lead.
I will.
I'm going to go get a battery.
Okay. First, I want to talk about my looks today because last week I told you guys I did my makeup just for this podcast at night, and it is 7:10 p.m. right now while we're recording this. And I decided that didn't take long to get real with you guys and not wear makeup. Anyways, we were debating whether to not do the video part, but then I said, no, we can't stop doing the video. So, hello. Anyways, so Eric's talking about this, or wants me to talk about this Pinterest recipe.
I'm going to change the camera.
All right.
Okay.
My sister, bye-bye to the viewers. Hello to the listeners. I'm just kidding. No, my sister sent me a recipe that was a burger bomb. So if you don't know what a burger bomb is, basically you take like a Pillsbury Doughboy, you know those like cans, like those tubes of croissants and flaky rolls and biscuits. Well, basically you take the biscuits tube and you open the tube up, and in the tube the little biscuits are separated into 9 biscuits. Then you cook your burger meat. We decided to do ground pork mixed with ground beef. So we did pork and beef, sort of like a meatball, but we didn't do a meatball. We just, cooked ground beef. You add Worcestershire sauce. You add onions to that mixture, and you literally just leave it in crumbles. Like, you're not shaping anything. And then you put that aside. You cook your mushrooms. You cook your... What else are you cooking for a burger? Onions, the extra caramelized onions. You cook your bacon bits. So we did all that. And then you have your cheese on the side. You could choose to put an avocado. I don't think we did that. I think we did tomato. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. And I think that's it. So basically, you just want, anything you would put on a burger is what you're going to put inside inside this burger bomb. So we did bacon bits, the ground meat, onions, mushrooms, and a cherry tomato.
Which sounds like a great idea.
It sounds like a great idea. So basically, when you bake this thing, it's going to look like a ball ball of dough. It's going to look like a ball of dough, like a baseball of dough. And then when you open it inside, it's going to be a burger. Yeah, so it sounds good in theory. The Pinterest, video looked good. It sounded doable, so we did it.
Before you give the results, can you just do a clap again?
The first time we started putting the ingredients into this biscuit. So you have to flatten the biscuits a bit because you have to make them a little bit bigger, because the biscuits, if you're watching, you can see me do this, but the biscuits are going to roll over on top to make a ball, right? So you take the sides, you stretch them out, and you put them over to close.
Like a dumpling.
Yeah, like a dumpling. So the first one, we were packing in the meat, packing in all the ingredients. It was kind of high, and then we just pulled it and smacked it together at the top like a dumpling. Then I wanted to crunch it up a bit, so I crunched it up as if I was
crunch it, to shape it like a ball.
Shaping it. Yeah, I was shaping it like a ball, and then I turned it over, so that the open side that we pinched closed could just stay closed at the bottom. You
Presentation
know what I mean?
too.
And presentation. When it bakes, it's gonna go up into a fluffy, nice ball, and there's gonna be no crease or anything at the top. That was my objective. When I turned it over, there was multiple holes in the dough. So the ingredients was just protruding the dough.
Did you not expect this?
I didn't expect it, no.
I come into these Pinterest things with a bit of a bias.
Yeah.
That happens.
Some Pinterest food does work. It's not all show.
I feel like a lot of it though is show.
Definitely.
It's here's a cutesy version of a meal.
I'm just wondering how they fake it so well.
I don't know if they fake it. It's just for one, it was the rookie mistake on those ones, when you pack a taco too much and then, or a burrito,
I know,
and
but
you just can't fold it.
I wasn't expecting it to rip because the biscuit things are so they're fat, they're thick.
Mm-hmm.
So by the second one, we tried to put less ingredients in, and we tried to close it, and there was still a couple holes, less, but a couple. And then by the third one, I didn't put any tomato in it because I thought, no, it's not squishing well. All the other ingredients were squishable. The tomato was not squishable. And then by the fourth one, I figured that you had to pull up two sides, close it like a hot dog, and then bring up the end sides as if you're wrapping a gift. And that was the key ingredient with the less ingredients.
But it got to the point where there was no ingredients.
Yeah, I know.
The amount of ground beef in there.
I know. When we were eating them, they were delicious. But the only reason they were delicious was because Pillsbury biscuits are delicious.
Really good,
that's buttery. It's salty. It's delicious.
So
speaking of,
okay,
were we counting calories that day? Because there's no way we could make those in today's world with our counting calories.
We were mindful of them, but we weren't tracking them as religiously as we are now.
Yeah.
Because each one was 100 calories just for the dough alone.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I just feel at this point in my life, I just would rather make a really good burger than fiddle around with these
Pinterest
burger bombs.
recipes.
Yeah.
See,
I'm going through all that effort and getting all those ingredients. I just want a really good thing.
I understand that. I think I'm a trier.
But I feel
I like to try and
I got
experiment.
robbed of an entree. I feel these things just end up being appetizers.
See,
especially with the amount of bits that was in it.
Yeah. I made a Pinterest recipe. I made garlic bombs.
Yeah.
Cheesy garlic bombs.
Those are good.
Those are delicious. Those panned out. I made
But appetizer.
Yeah. I made mushroom caps. No. Did my mom show me that? My mom might have showed me that. I made a cheesy pull apart Christmas tree bread.
Sounds like the garlic bombs.
Sounds like it. Was also delicious. I made a YouTube video about some Pinterest recipes during Christmas time again, and it was like reindeer bait. That turned out well.
What?
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
reindeer bait?
Just look it up. Reindeer bait. Just
Is
look
it
it up.
like sweet?
Look
like,
it up.
I'm imagining veg.
Those like hot
Carrots
dog
and
things
stuff.
that we made for Halloween, the hot dog mummies turned out.
Yeah, but like
Those are like fail proof.
it's all like fun stuff.
Yeah,
like
I know,
it's
but
not
that's
like a
what
real
Pinterest is, though.
I know, but I don't know. I just rather get stuck into like Gordon Ramsay's masterclass. Oh,
I remembered a really good recipe I made.
Okay.
It was lasagna cups. I don't like lasagna. I find it too heavy and it's just uninteresting to me. But these lasagna cups changed the way I thought about lasagna. Like
I disagree with the opinion.
Oh no, they were like wonton
no,
wrappers.
I like the lasagna cups. I'm just saying.
Have I made them for you?
Yeah, we've had them.
I've made them for you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But I still feel like that's an appetizer though. Like I don't know if you can have that as a meal.
No.
Plus you're missing
You can
out
have them
on
as a
like
meal.
layers of cheese.
No,
and
there's still layers of cheese. It's just in a
pasta.
cup. I am sweating. Am I going through menopause?
Okay, so for this week, this week, why don't we just do like loads of like questions of the week and just
Okay.
have some fun with it?
All right.
Last week we did
last
games and that was fun.
That was so much fun. Did you guys enjoy last week's episode?
Text in.
Oh, I am so sorry for screaming when we got... Can we try that game again? When we got the same word in middleman?
Okay.
What was the word? Audience.
Audience.
Can we like hype this up by
You
starting
want to
with that
do?
game?
You want to do a game? Minimum?
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite game. Don't worry,
So,
we won't do those on every
Nothing
episode.
ridiculous and nothing that's
Maybe.
within
Okay.
our field of view.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Lemon.
Lemons. What the fuck?
No more middlemen.
We did not plan that.
No more middlemen.
Holy shit.
That was the last game
Was
of
that
middlemen.
the first thing that came into your head?
Yeah.
That was the only thing that came into my head.
Okay. No more middlemen.
What the hell?
Ah! I think we clipped like crazy there.
Wait, how in the hell? I literally had nothing else. That was the first thing that came to mind and the only thing.
We need to like light a candle or do some like your grandmother's stuff. Like there's a...
Are we meant to be?
Is that what that is?
Are we meant to be? Okay. So I guess we're not playing middleman ever again.
Oh my God.
All right. What's the question?
You're doing the laugh. You're doing the laugh.
Okay.
Okay. Just gonna throw some random stuff at you.
Okay.
What's the loudest?
How did we
what?
do that?
What?
How did we just both say lemons at the same
I don't
time?
know. Okay. Why did you think lemon?
It's just the first thing that popped into my... I don't know. It's the first and only thing that was in my head. When you were saying nothing in our field of view, like, all I thought about was lemons.
This doesn't make sense. There's no
yellow anywhere.
Oh my God.
There's so much red. There's no yellow.
Like literally infinite options.
Okay,
of what we
there's
could have
so
said.
many, like, reasons that I'm thinking that I could think of lemons. I don't know why you, but, like, metaphorically, like, oh, I'm a little bit sour.
Does my hand smell like lemon?
No,
Because I was using it for the...
I'm a little bit sour from life's events, which I'm
Yeah.
not going to talk about. Or I'm wanting to turn lemons into lemonade from life's events. Like, you know, lemons, I think, reflect the period of life I'm in right now. Why did you choose lemons?
I don't know, but when I heard you start to say the word, it just like, I'd love to watch that slow motion replay.
Yeah.
Because like when I realized you were saying lemons, I was just like everything folded in.
I don't even think it registered until we freaked out. All right, sorry. Go on with your questions. Wow.
insane.
We don't need to ever play that game again.
I
We're
don't
in
want
sync.
to ever play that game
How
again.
is our first word? Sorry, guys. All right. Sorry. We can gush about this later.
What is the loudest noise you've ever heard?
Oh.
I will allow an event. Like if there was an event that was just excessively loud constantly.
Nothing comes to mind immediately.
for what it's worth, while we go through these questions, if you need time to stall, I can give my answer while you
Yeah,
think.
go ahead.
So I have an event is my loudest. Although I once like had like a baking sheet kind of like snap into place in the kitchen once, and that was the loudest thing
Weird.
on the planet, like that registered on the Richter scale loud.
Okay.
But I went to see Slash in this tiny room, and that was the loudest. Like my ears were ringing like crazy after that thing.
Interesting. Like, I'm thinking of loud in association with annoying for some reason.
Okay.
Okay, so the loudest thing I've ever heard, I don't know. It might be that time that I absolutely got scorched in the bedroom when that sound came on and I got scared.
Oh!
Eric's favorite moment of our relationship.
It was like a car backfiring on the street outside or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it happened. It was like pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And you jumped and did a 180 under the covers, and you just like, whoa, boom, and landed on your other side. It was amazing.
Yeah. Like, other than that, like, I think the thing that keeps pounding in my mind right now is honestly the anti-maskers when they were parading around on Saturdays before, when I could not shut them up. Like, to me, they were the loudest thing.
Right.
Like,
if you measured like decibels, though, that's not.
Yeah, if you measure decibels, definitely not.
Like, any one of your broadcasts would beat that.
Oh my God. How dare you?
You are clocking concert level volumes every now and then.
Yeah, I think because I make the loud noises, nothing really appears loud to me. I'm going to go with that.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll let you know if I hear something really loud. How about that man yelling last night all night?
That was just annoying. But I'm saying like something where it's like ears closed, like this is a lot.
Guys, I actually need to ask you something, because I think that we're bad neighbors. But like, I'm not sure what
You're using the term neighbors so loosely. This guy could have been 6 blocks away.
Yeah, true. I don't know where he was, but there's a lot of yelling. Okay, we're in a downtown core, right? So you can imagine a city life. What is there usually? Cars honking.
Crackheads.
Fire trucks and police cars. Right? And and then there is what Eric said. Random people yelling in the streets at very early hours in the morning. Sometimes I'm concerned because, like, if I needed help at 2 a.m., God forbid this never happens, but I would be screaming, right? And I would hope that the surrounding residences would call 911.
It's like a cry wolf thing, though, down here.
Here, there was a man last night. I don't know if I woke up because of him or if I woke up because I was having a bad dream, but I woke up nonetheless. And there was this man yelling, like, at the top of his lungs. Like, ah!
I think it wasn't loud. If I hadn't broken the window, we wouldn't have heard him.
Interesting. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
It would be really loud and then would get quieter, and then really loud again and then get quieter. And then it would sound like somebody was there, like, dragging him.
Dragging him?
As he was yelling.
You're watching too much Luther.
I'm not watching.
I only heard someone else yell, "Shut up."
I heard that too, actually. But we didn't do anything about it. But are we supposed to?
No.
Are we supposed to call a non-emergency line?
I don't think there's enough cops driving around at night.
Speaking of, we do have a story about the non-emergency line.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to move this thing at a quick pace here.
I just needed to know
hosting.
What would you guys do?
Dragging me down.
Would you
here.
call 911 or
Get up
would
to my
you
level.
also yell "shut up" and then cover your ears?
If you're
with a
going
pillow?
on the circle, are you being you or a catfish?
What? Oh, I'm being me.
For those who don't know the circle, it's like a game show where
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
You're
quarantined and you're only communicating online with all the other people in the game.
The show.
And you could pretend to be somebody else from the get-go, or you can be yourself. I would choose to be myself.
Why?
Because I'm not good at faking who I am. Mm-hmm. And I think that I'm like a very people person. And
People,
I
person,
feel
person.
like I could only do that without knowing that I'm being deceitful. So like knowing that I'm deceiving somebody or many people's would thwart my ability to be myself. And I think that my personality shines better than if I were to fake being someone else. Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends on your strategy for the game too. Like if you're trying to go in there and like play the game, I would rather be someone else.
Oh, really? I wouldn't.
Just because I don't like to play the game. Like I don't like the strategy element of reality shows. I like...
What the hell? That's my favorite part.
No, like on Survivor, I like the surviving part or the challenges where like you got to eat weird stuff.
No, mine's the strategy. Like who do I need to have alliances with? I was always good at that on Sequester. Question.
You're asking the question?
Yeah, I'm asking about the circle. If I was cast for that show, would you allow me to flirt if it meant winning?
Yeah, I mean, of all the shows to flirt on, that's one where you don't interact with people.
Right.
Like if you got to be a flirt on Big Brother or whatever and you're in the house with them, that's weird.
Right, but I mean like, because it's all these conversations with other contestants, it's all online. Go watch The Circle. It's literally somebody judging your online profile. So I just want to know if I was ever cast for that.
Yeah, you could be me. You could do whatever you want on that show. I know. I'm saying you can do whatever you want because everything is like a personality.
That's an amazing partnership, baby. You can flirt too.
Oh, good God. It's the best roller coaster you've ever been on.
Oh, one at Wonderland.
Super descriptive. Great storytelling. Give me more.
Drop Zone.
Drop Zone? Yeah. I'm not going to count that. That's not a roller coaster.
Oh.
It's not on a track. It just goes up and down.
I think it's The Fly.
The Fly?
I think it's called The Fly. It was like the orange one.
Oh, it's like a tiny car that like goes around the corners dead quick.
I don't remember. It's the only one I remember. So
okay, picking great questions this week.
What about you?
So when they brought out the behemoth at Wonderland, I like that because there's a lot of drops. It's a lot of bang for your buck for like you have to wait in line for half a day.
Remember the Tomb Raider one where you're like standing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit of a gimmick.
Interesting.
I like big drops.
I don't remember roller coasters.
I don't remember roller coasters.
Yeah, like it's been so long and I don't remember the names. But surely, okay, so since I had antibiotics, I've been getting sick in cars. Like it's been a side effect. Like I'm not on antibiotics right now, but any close range drive, I feel very sick in the car. Like I don't know what it is about the motion, but every time, without fail, I get out of a car feeling absolutely destroyed in my stomach. I don't think I would last on a roller coaster these days. Roller coasters used to be my favorite things. These days, I think I would just spew my guts out after each ride.
Yeah, the Wonderland weight loss plan.
When does it open up again?
It's a vaccine clinic right now.
Really?
Drive-through jabs.
Wow, interesting.
Well, I think they ran out.
Is that their tagline? Drive-through jabs?
It should be. They want to discuss the naming rights.
All right, go on.
What's your favorite national anthem?
Canada.
Don't play to the crowd.
It's the only one I know. Which crowd? All of our viewers are from the United States, the United Kingdom, the United Arab Emirates.
You only know Canada's national anthem.
Yeah.
You don't know any bits of Greece?
No. What does it start?
For shame.
What does Greece? Wow.
Wow.
For shame.
You should tell your grandmother this.
I bet you she doesn't even know the national anthem.
Of course, she'd stand up, hand on heart. No. I bet.
Do you want me to call her right now? I'll call her right now.
This is going to be a failed experiment live on air. For what it's worth, I like anything brief, so I'd go with England because it's brief, but I don't really like the God Save the Queen part.
What is it?
It's called God Save the Queen, but it's in and out in like 30 seconds. That's what you want.
Calling grandma.
I'm not about these 3-minute anthems.
How does it go?
God save our gracious queen. God save our noble queen. It's just too much queen. Like, the length is all I care about.
Well, you're in England.
What do you mean, well, you're in England? Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the Greek national anthem?
The Greek national anthem.
Yeah, do you know it?
No, maybe I know, but a different name, maybe. I don't know.
Like, you know, Oh Canada, our home and...
Yeah.
Okay, what's that for Greece?
Se gloriza Copsi tu spațiu ti tromeri.
This is good.
Aptako kalavlagmeni. Kiventa posle. Aptako kalavlagmeni. Πρέπει να το βρω το book, δεν θυμάμαι.
It's a lot of breakdown.
You
in the
don't
middle there.
remember?
No, το έχω το book εδώ.
Okay, we're
That's
recording.
good though. You need to learn that now.
I need to learn that.
Yeah.
How does it start again, Nia?
Σε γνωρίζω.
Segnori.
Copsi tu spațiu. Spațiu mean the gun. Pow.
Oh.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Κάτσε να βρω το book. Γιατί
See where this goes.
Oh, we're recording a podcast.
Oh, you record. Okay, call back. I'll find the book.
Oh, you want me to call back? Okay, I'll call back at.
If
Okay.
you want. If you want, no bother.
Okay, find the book. Find the book.
Haydi bye.
Bye.
What's the book?
The national anthem book.
There's a book? How long is this one?
I don't know.
Okay, new goal.
See,
you have to
no-
sing that
I don't
on a
know.
future show.
I'm not gonna learn that.
How would you improve the Canadian national anthem?
I don't know.
It's a separate question.
Let's take out gender roles.
That already happened.
I know. I know. That's why I said that. I only know one Greek song. It was the song that my grandfather sung to me. Kounia bella epetse kupela espasetu stomatis. Clan clan. Evi then akui. I don't know how.
It's got your name in it?
something like that. Yeah.
Is that why he's saying
No,
it?
like it's
or-
interchangeable. Like
Oh.
oh Eric then akui. Do you know what I mean? Like
What does that mean though?
Eric doesn't listen.
Oh.
Like Cunha Bella is swinging on a swing. Cunha Bella, Ebitsakubella, your hat fell down. Cunha Bella, Ebitsakubella, Esposito, Dondiatis. You broke your teeth. Dondiatis is teeth.
Yeah. This is an aggressive lullaby.
You swung on the swing. Your hat fell down. You broke your teeth. Or maybe it's your head, not your hat.
You broke your head?
Your head fell down. You broke your
Oh,
teeth.
I see. Okay.
Evie didn't listen. I don't know. Mom, if you're
Like
listening,
you're
text in.
swinging too much, then you.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll call my grandmother at the end. Hopefully she find the book by then, if you remembered.
I think that's like traditional though, is for those lullabies to be like pretty grim. Like Ring Around the Rosy is about death.
What is that about again?
It's like during like the plague or something, like ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Like
What does that mean?
everyone's dead.
Oh. What's Ring Around the Rosie?
I don't know. It's maybe like a funeral procession or something. I don't know.
Why are
What's
they
a
so
posy?
grim?
Is that flowers, right?
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Probably a flower.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the
Anyways.
most inconsistent food that you cook? Like one that you don't know if it's good until you've eaten it. Like I know, like a piece of toast, I can box it off, or like bacon and eggs. Like I know.
Yeah,
My answer is probably hard-boiled eggs, because like you just never know until it's done.
That's a good answer.
Because even if you clock it, it's like pff,
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I think that's pretty much the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head. Because, like, I'm thinking Thai food I make, I already know it's going to be good regardless.
I'm getting better with meats, like being able to tell by just feeling them.
I was thinking something like soup. Because
Okay,
you
yeah.
taste it for
you don't
flavor.
know if it's too watery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But generally, I feel like it's always okay. And if it's not, you just add a fuck ton of olive oil.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. That's the one that I am most sad about.
Really.
Guys, oh, by the way, the app that we're using to count our calories is called MyFitnessPal.
It's not a sponsored
super
promotion here.
easy. It's not.
No.
Hey, if you want to sponsor
be.
us. It's super easy to use. They calculate your calories based on, I guess, your goals, your physical activity, your height, and your weight. And for me, I'm only allowed 1,200 calories because I have zero physical activity and I want to lose weight. I presume that's why I'm at 1,200 calories. Now, olive oil has somewhere between 60 to like 100 calories in nothing. Like if you want a good amount of olive oil, like if you want those like 2 swirls, like that's going to be like 300 calories in those 2 swirls.
That's
like,
where it gets
am
people,
really
though.
sad.
You make a salad, you
But
think it's healthy.
Is olive oil really making me gain weight? Is it really? Let's just talk. Is it really? I don't believe it. I believe it's empty calories. I believe they're lying to me. Conspiracy.
What is
So
at
good.
what point does an audience become so big that you'd have stage fright? Is there like a size, like an estimated size?
I'm not sure I have stage fright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, well, it depends. It depends.
Like
Okay.
sold out Madison Square Garden's 18.
Okay, so
18,000.
So this is why I think I wouldn't have stage fright. Because whatever led me to getting onto that big stage, like there must have been a process in between, and I know that people are there because they want to hear me speak.
Well, not necessarily.
So it's less hard.
If you're the opening act.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So it depends how I got there. If I was just thrust in to a giant ass crowd without any prior like experience with any crowd at all, I think like Madison Square Garden would scare me. I think despite my nerves, I would get up there and act like I wasn't scared, or I would play to that. I'd be like, holy shit, I can't believe there's this many of you here right now. Hello, my name is Evie. Like whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean?
I think
or
there's
like-
a weird like tipping point where it gets so big that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Or I'd be like, hey, I'm picturing you all in your underwear right now. I think I'd actually be scareder with smaller crowds because you're like talking to each individual person.
Yeah.
I don't think big crowds scare me because there's too many people to focus on, where small crowds, one, the odds of them laughing or singing or crying or being happy while entertaining them is way less than a big crowd. You know, in a big crowd, if there's 100,000 people, 1% of that is 1,000 people. You're bound to make 1,000 people happy, right? But if there's a crowd of 50 and there's 1% of that, you're making 5 people happy. That is not good.
I'm imagining like performance, right?
Yeah, but still.
Like the fear of making a mistake.
But does that make sense? Like a small crowd scares me.
I get it.
A big crowd doesn't scare me that much.
I think that when you have bigger crowds, though, you still get that small crowd feel. Because, like, the band, like, if it's a band, they tend to interact only with the people in the front. Like, you get to know the faces that are in front of you during that show. The people that are 3,000 feet away don't really get the same vibe off of them. They're just, like,
I guess.
seats.
I wonder if people who are that famous like know what's being said about them online, or do you think they just don't care? Like, do you think they just go about their life not caring what is being said about them on the internet?
I think
Unless
it's
it
a bit of
gets
both.
like too big or like too serious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I mean, it probably depends on the person.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of both. And then
I
depending
think-
on how successful you are, depends on how much it matters to you.
Yeah. I think if I got that big, like we talked about before, you would need to manage my online. Like, I would not be able to look at it because I'm too empathetic to a fault. Like, if somebody wants my attention, I have a hard time not giving it to them. And that gets taken advantage of. Whether it's good attention or bad attention, I just have a problem with feeling like I can't be there for someone, whether it's good or bad intentions.
Are you talking like banter tweets or like Taylor Swift responding to Ginny in Georgia?
Wait, what? Oh,
Like random losers on the internet, or like a show that's like slagging you off?
I think random people.
Really?
I think like the writers of a show like know what they're doing, and I think that they either are using my name because I'm so big and probably want a reaction out of me, or they're using my name because I'm big in popular culture, and those are references that the audience would feel like the characters would be more real. Like, if people in real life are talking about me, then it's not absurd for the characters to talk about me, which makes them more human to the viewer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I have the writer's brain, like, I understand why that would be said. Yeah.
What happened there? Did you swallow, or were you
Yeah, I
done a
swallowed.
sentence? Okay.
I was done
Freaked
a
me
sentence,
out
but
because I
swallowed.
can't see because you got this mesh
I'm
thing.
getting so hot. Can we go lie outside?
One more question.
Lay down. We need a lounger.
One more question.
Okay, what is it?
You're a boxer or a wrestler. What's your walkout song?
Oh, God.
And why?
What is my walkout song? Do you have one?
Yeah.
What's your walkout song?
Well, I mean, it would take me forever to actually settle on one. But off the top of my head, I'm thinking, okay, call me a goth. But Slipknot, Duality has lots of pauses where pyro would be great. Like I'm thinking like WWF, like Batista, The Rock, Triple H kind of gear where like fireworks is part of your entrance. So I would have timed every single time I walk out pyro, like 4, 5, 6 times while I'm walking down. That's what I'm in for.
I'm thinking of something more ironic for me. Like I walk out to something like That's Life by Frank Sinatra. Like, that's life. That's the way it goes.
Isn't it supposed to be like a pump up song though?
You said walk out.
Yeah, that's what when you're walking out. Like
after you've won.
No, when you walk out to the ring.
So when you walk in. Your walk-in song.
In wrestling culture, it's your walkout music.
I thought you meant when you said walk out, you mean like walk out.
No, like
after winning.
In the WWF, they'll be like in the ring
so
doing like their
walk-in
talking
song
thing,
in my
and then
speak.
someone's song plays, and everyone freaks out because that's your song.
Okay.
And then you got to get the crowd hyped. Everyone's on their feet.
Know.
They've got little banners with your name on it.
I don't know. Some Joan Jett badass like. Cherry bomb. I don't know.
That works. That would work.
I hate myself for loving you. Whip.
There's a whip involved in your character?
Yeah. I'm wearing all black leather and I have a whip, and in between her song, like, I hate myself for loving you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an interesting shtick.
It's going to be a mix of Joan Jett and Kanye West, though. Don't ask me what the Kanye West song is, but
I don't.
Heartless.
Like you're gonna mix that?
Yeah, like I hate myself for loving you, plus Heartless.
Lyrically, it works.
Does it?
Yeah.
How could she be so heartless?
We both missed an opportunity for a clever reincorporation to just end on.
What?
Lemonade by Beyonce.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna call Grandma. See if she found her book. She's awaiting the anthem. And if she didn't find it, I'll hang up on her. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfecto. Oh, look.
You watch it?
Wait, show the book.
Show the book.
Yeah, see the book?
This is the website.
Wait, put it in the camera again, yeah?
It's not in the camera.
Put it in the camera.
I don't know what.
No, you
Camera's
just
off now.
You just turned the camera off.
If you close call deck, I have to clean.
What do you have to clean the house?
Yeah, but the X here and the.
Okay, I'll call you back. Bye.
What was the last bit? Was that Greek?
No, she said they have the X here. I don't know what that means.
The X?
I don't. Exterminator? I don't know.
Bugs?
I don't think. Oh, she's calling
No,
back.
she's calling back.
Nah.
Nah? She hung up.
Nah is yes.
Nah?
Yeah.
Is yes?
Hey, what word did you say in Greek the other day?
Pulaki.
No, Eric. Here, she's back.
She's calling back.
Ella.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Why she keep hanging up on you?
I don't know.
What's Pulaki mean? Tell them.
No.
Then we'll end. You tell them and then we'll end.
It means pen 15.
What Eric needs to the Greek to learn?
He learned Pulaki and Orea Vizia, but he wants to learn...
Pulaki, no good word Pulaki. Pulaki is nothing. Evie,
Yeah.
behave yourself. Behave yourself. You're 30 years old. Be smart and nice front to your husband.
I'm not 30 and he's not my husband, Malaka.
Oh, hi.
Malaka, you say the word, not Malaka. You like you have him. Listen, learn good word. I Eric Tikanis.
What
Tikanis.
What does that mean? How are you?
How are you?
Polikala.
Polikala, very good.
Polikala. That's a lot.
Polikala,
Polikala.
very good.
Very good.
Okay.
Poli, very, kala, good.
P or B?
P.
P. Polikala.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very good. I'm very good. Hi, Eric. How you doing? Very good. Hi,
Polikala.
Eric Tikanis, Polikala. But
Yeah.
even it, why makes you to learn this?
Why not? We're gonna go to Greece. I have to speak.
Over there you're going to learn.
Yeah.
Respect each other. Nothing better in the life to be respect to one to the another. In a nice communication, the best. Nice communication makes the heart healthy. Bad communication make the heart sick. Because gonna put the stress inside in the heart and the brain. Oh, why you say to this to me? Why you say you to me? That's not put them in the garbage, those stuff.
Yeah.
Be and be love. Nothing better from the love.